Welcome to the mythical creatures.
Mami Wata is one of the most recognizable mythical creatures in West African mythology, especially among the Fongye peoples. She represents the guardian spirit of wildlife, forests, rivers and animals. The image of Mama Cotton is often associated with the symbolism of motherhood, fertility and feminine energy. In Fongye mythology, Mami Wata is often depicted as a middle-aged woman with dark green or black hair, dressed in clothes made of plant materials. She usually holds agricultural implements such as a pickaxe, hammer, or sledgehammer in her hands, symbolizing her role in ensuring a bountiful harvest and well-being for the community. Mami Wata is often perceived as a defender of wildlife and all its creatures. She's associated with forests and rivers, being a kind of spirit that protects and greens the natural environment. In myths, she's credited with miraculous abilities to control the elements of nature, such as rain and crops, as well as protect animals and people from disasters and diseases. Mami Wata also has deep connections with rituals, and rituals related to agriculture and agriculture. Her veneration may include rituals of worship, prayer, and sacrifice in order to obtain her blessing for the harvest and ensure the prosperity of the community. It is important to note that the image of Mama Cotton may vary in different cultures and among different peoples of West Africa. It can be called in different ways and have different attributes, but in general its role as a guardian spirit of nature and a symbol of fertility and motherhood remains unchanged. In the modern world, the image of Mama Cotton continues to live in folk beliefs and traditions, especially in rural communities in West Africa, where people continue to bring her reverence and gratitude for the fertility of the land and abundant harvest. Jiki is a mythical creature that holds a special place in the mythology of the Fongye people in West Africa. Her image is a unique combination of beauty and mystery, and her role in mythology is important and significant. Jiki is usually depicted as a beautiful woman with long hair, dressed in clothes made of seaweed and shells. Her skin shines as if it glows from within, and her eyes captivate with their brilliance and depth. However, the most amazing aspect of her appearance is the fish's tail, which symbolizes her belonging to the world of water and her connection with the depths of the sea. This tail can be either elongated and flexible, like a shark, or swimming and multi-chambered, like deep-sea inhabitants. Jiki inhabits reservoirs of various shapes, from rivers and lakes to the depths of the sea. Her presence is considered both a blessing and a warning. In myths, Jiki is often depicted in moments when she comes out of the water to help or warn people. It can predict impending storms, point to rich fishing spots, or simply be a symbol of well-being and abundance. Jiki's magical abilities are impressive. It has the power to change the weather, create sea storms, or calm waves. Her magic can grant people good luck in fishing or protect them from dangers at sea. However, if she's angered or disrespected, can cause harm and disaster. In Fongye mythology, Jiki is often represented as a guardian spirit, to whom people make sacrifices and perform rituals of worship, in the hope of her favor and protection. Her power and magic are often the subject of fear and reverence among the Fongye people. Stories about Dziki are passed down from generation to generation through oral folk art and remain alive and relevant in the modern world. She embodies important aspects of African culture and mythology, reminding people that nature is much more powerful than it may seem at first glance.
Thanks for watching. It will be nice to see you again in the world of mythical creatures.
Anansi is a famous character in the mythology of West Africa, especially among the Akan peoples such as Ashanti, Bantu and others. He is a trickster spider who embodies cunning and the ability to overcome difficulties through clever tricks and intellectual invention. In myths and legends, Anansi often acts as the main character, reflecting human traits and behavior. Anansi's appearance can vary. Sometimes he is depicted as an ordinary spider, sometimes as a man with spider features, and sometimes he can take the form of other animals or objects. His stories are usually centered on his attempts to deceive other characters, win against them, or gain his own advantage. In the stories about Anansi, we see various aspects of his character. He can be a hero who defeats enemies and overcomes difficulties, or an anti-hero whose actions can have unpredictable consequences. Some famous stories about Anansi include his attempts to trick a tiger or an elephant, steal wisdom from the gods, or steal fire for humans. The symbolism of Anansi reflects various aspects of African culture and worldview. His legends convey values such as the ability to survive in difficult situations, the importance of intelligence and cunning, as well as lessons about justice and morality. Anansi also serves as a link between the past and the present, passing wisdom and traditions from one generation to another through oral stories and legends. Anansi's character is widely known not only in Africa, but also abroad. His stories have become popular in various parts of the world due to the migration of peoples and cultural exchange. For example, the Anansi stories have influenced Caribbean and American literature and art. This mythical character remains an important part of West African culture, and his stories continue to inspire and teach people both in the region and beyond.
Thanks for watching. It will be nice to see you again in the world of mythical creatures.